Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Kalinka had asked Ludmila to come to her office. She heard a knock on the door and said, "Come in." Ludmila opened the door and Kalinka asked her to close it. "Please sit down," Kalinka motioned to the chair across from her. She began, "You may have heard, but I thought I should tell you myself, given it was you that brought the concern up, as well as your personal relationship with Elena. We've asked her to take a paid leave of absence. After leaving the meeting, I've spent the last week looking at our books as closely as my eyes will let me. I'm not an accounting expert by any means, but what I've found is consistent with your analysis. I've asked an external auditor to come in next week and do a thorough investigation. I'm pretty sure I know what will be uncovered," Kalinka said dejectedly. "This sounds ominous," Kalinka, Ludmila said. "Couldn't this just be a mistake? There are a lot of transactions to manage. Mistakes can happen." "Yes, they can," Kalinka agreed, "and yes, it is ominous. However, the pattern I saw leads me to believe this was done intentionally. There's no other explanation for it. I can't go into more detail at the moment. However, once the audit is complete, the management team will be made aware of the findings and how we will proceed. That's all for now, Ludmila. Thank you," Kalinka said. Ludmila got up from her chair and left the office in a bit of a daze. Christoph, Uliov, and Clarence were at the pub for a second time this month. Uliov had suggested it. Christoph had been in a snarly mood since the meeting, and he thought this might snap him out of it. The waiter brought 3 beers to the table and 3 shots of their finest vodka. Christoph looked at Uliov and said, "So, it's going to be one of those nights, is it?" He reached over, picked up a shot, and held it in the air. "Cheers, gentlemen." The shots were down. The rest of the night got fuzzier and fuzzier. The conversation jumped from topic to topic. Weddings, optimizing supply lines, the best excavator model, etc., etc. Until Christoph made an abrupt, alcohol-fueled declaration. "I trusted her," he all but shouted. Clarence and Uliov both knew who he was talking about. "I gave her start as an accounts payable clerk in Bramsky Construction. She was smart, spent her time getting a degree, her spare time getting a degree, and worked her way up to CFO. And I trusted her," he shouted again. Uliov realized they should probably get Christoph home. This was not going to end well, and having Christoph melt down here would mean they'd need to find another pub to frequent. Uliov and Clarence suggested they call it a night. Christoph was surprisingly agreeable. The pair got Christoph home to Kalinka. As they reached the streets, Uliov said to Clarence, "Not sure this was my best idea." "Nonsense," Clarence responded. "This was exactly what he needed. Tomorrow, maybe not, but tonight, yes." Hi, Cheap here. Welcome back. And we're making a little bit of progress here again. Progress, I keep using that word a lot, but it's true. Well, I think I've turned these sections off. No, I didn't. Is it this one that I did? I certainly don't want them to continue. Oh, it was these ones that I did. Nope. I thought I disabled building because I don't want that shortcut to go through. Did I do this one? Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to suspend it now. Just because, like I said, I don't want this through path to be completed. What I really want to have happen is build up to actually, and while I'm thinking about it, it's probably best if I stop here with this for the time being, because this is going to be the messy little bit here, and I think if we've got that section up to here done, then that gives them a spot to turn around and come back and get to the other side. If not, we can change gears and go over there. So that'll be fine. Quick check to make sure we've got all our rail construction happening. Everything's assigned that needs to be assigned. Two metro lines being dealt with, so that's good. I think what I need to do now is turn my grid on and start drawing in some metro line. Call it drawing because that's what it sort of seems like or feels like to me. I'm drawing it in and then I commit to it, kind of thing. Following Dennis's advice, and good advice it is, just from a perspective of yikes. Oh, I turned that snapping off. Just giving a little bit of separation, that way it makes it a little bit more visible what each of the two sides are. And where does my terrain start? Right in this area. So I'm gonna just leave it there. I need to try to figure out a way to get from the electric rail over onto here so we can get started building this. And maybe that's not that big a deal at this point to get too concerned about that. I'm wondering if just going to do a quick look at where we want, or where I think I want this tunnel to go through. I'd like it to be as short as possible. They do, while the tunnel boring machine does work pretty well, let me turn this off. Having it, as short an underground piece as can be made. Oh, that'll go through to there. It'll even go through to there. What does the snapping do? Yeah, that that isn't great. And I do know, I'm going to turn the snapping off. It's making me crazy. I do know that I want this angled a little bit away so that we can, obviously this is underground, but so that we can get, I don't know if it's going to let me put another one here. Wow, and that's pretty steep. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm going to leave well enough alone until this is dealt with. I don't think getting a head start on that at this point is crucial. I can come back and revisit that if I need to, or that thought process, as well as getting this. I just don't want to force something and make it look really, really bad. And now I get to test out. Actually, I should let him go first. Ignore signal. Thank you, Frankie Berlin. Now I don't have to muck with signals. I had no idea that was there. And I think Frankie got as frustrated as I did watching me take signals out, pause, put signals back in, unpause, all the rest of that. So, yeah. And he's hopping to that side, so I can tell this guy he can ignore that signal as well. Cool. I like that a whole lot better. I'm sure you guys do too. Plus, it's going to save me a little bit of time. Now, and I did start my timer, so I know that we shouldn't be way past the hour. Worked pretty well last episode, so I think I'm pretty much on top of that now. This time, not to say that it's not going to happen, because sometimes you just get a little too absorbed with things, but that will be. I think it's handier for me to try to just look over and see how much time is left versus trying to figure out what time it was when I decided I needed to start doing my building. So, looks to me like we're in paver mode here. Nice, that's all built. We don't need to build this direction yet. Yeah, and I've paused that, so they didn't auto pick it up. which I wouldn't really have expected them to do anyway. Got the 2 tracks. No, I don't want you to do that one. Thank you very much. What I would like you to do is go the other direction. Just make sure that I got the right one. Yep, way you go. Okay. Cool. That also means that I don't need this piece of track either, so let's take that out. Whoa. Go slow there. Okay, cool. And I'm just going to pause this while I take... No, we want that signal there. But we don't need these nodes. They can just carry on. All right, let it happen. Nice. Okay, let's go see what we're getting constructed here. They're making quick work of everything down this way. Oh, I just paused it. I thought I unpaused it. Silly boy. Yeah, we're definitely getting... Cool, getting our power down here. That's nice. And they can't get there. Let's see, do we have anyone on their way? Looks like we've got the roller. Nice. And some people. So that'll take a little bit of time. That's a pretty fair stretch of road. No doubt. We'll get them in and working on all the little bits and pieces. And then we'll hop back. We'll set up a route to come out here and drop fuel off. And check to make sure that, yeah, they're building this one as well. And there's the helicopter coming in to drop supplies off. Nice. Is that our first? Okay. Everything's there. Looks like we can... Oh, that's the groundworks. That's fine. I'm just not as smart when it comes to putting all that stuff together. Let me check this. Just checking this as well. Resources on the site, yes. Here we go again. Oh, they don't have access to that one. Okay, that's cool. I'll remember that at some point. Good. And have I disabled this one? Yes. Okay. We'll get that direction. I just want to get this built to here. And then once we free up it down at the other end. Rail construction wise, I mean. We'll be in a spot to get that all sorted. All the rest of the metro is what I'm talking about. Get that all sorted. Okay, now I'm thinking there's just the 2 there, so let's get this one and this one dealt with, and they can do those. And this one, when that one's complete, they should be able to get to that one as well. Nice. I think no, we're at 4. That's good. Not that it really matters if we've got 5. Oh, where are you at? My new favorite button. And our usual police check. One here. How are we looking for? It was the unreported crimes that I was looking for, or not patrolled. Okay. That's way down. Still 13 there. It's you know, not the numbers we saw before. Quite a few crimes reported. A lot of crimes. Okay, let's add the last 2 vehicles and see what that gives us. And we'll go with round out with the F-125s. Why not? I know for sure that one, like I said before, that one's staying. Courthouse is dealing with this stuff without too much issue. We should be back in normal what? Normal, and I should really not allow, we're just wasting workers here, crime rates or criminality numbers. So so what I'm trying to get us back to, so that's cool. And got a quick peek in here, and I was thinking about this a little bit more. You know, when I'm in here looking at this, you do have a bit of a view, and you're not looking directly into your this is a little bit more of an overlap, but there's nothing blocking their view from going that way, and there is definitely enough distance between the two of those, so I'm just going to deal with that. I think that's it's just fine. So I should get Bramsky working on this. Sorry, not Bramsky, Mayadzol. And I want to remove that. That was just a reminder that I wanted to have the cross in there and across here as well. Oops. Keep that as square as I can. It's close enough. And then we can snap all these guys in. And then the next step will be to get them built. They'll be the last thing that we build here. Okay, I think that gives more than enough connectivity there. Get all this stuff assigned. Now, what are our helicopters working on? Well, we should probably get you started on the passenger dock. And the store. And I want to have a peak for a fountain. It's a big fountain. I don't know. Small, big, small. Is that a terrain issue? Yeah, it looks like it. Or is it just the grass that's throwing my eye off? Whoa, that's a fountain. I've not used this one before. I would like to. It's a helicopter scenario because there's no footpaths. Look square to that side. Okay. We do have to spend some time with this as well. Mods. I want to look for some monuments to put in place. Seeing as how we're going to have people living here now. And then, like I said, a couple of nice little park areas on either side. So, don't really want to plunk anything in the middle of that. I like these flags. They seem to add something to the look. Okay. Try to keep them as close to the same distance away. Flip that around. Try to mirror that. You will connect. Okay, good. Go there. Okay, now flip that around. Get a little better angle. Which direction do we... Oh, right there. Okay. It's a little further away than I would have liked. Where else can we... I'm thinking right through here would be a good place. And I'm thinking the star's a nice one to have there. Oops, monument, yes. Yeah, that'll work. And something on either side of this path, I think. Something. Yeah, that's a little big. Which direction would Lennon face? Would it be this way? Watching everyone as they're on their way to work. Sure. And that's far too big. Even this one is a... Oh, hello. Actually, if it was there, it might not be quite as... obtrusive, if you let me use multisyllabic word. Okay. Let's go see how jammed up we are here. We're not. Okay, cool. And how much is being worked on? We've got 3. So let's get... I think it's probably safer to go to the other side. 1. Oh, they're making quick work up here. It's nice to see. Oh, that was that, just that smaller last little section there, wasn't it? Huh. I don't know. Oh, is it because of this one not being built where we don't have power? I kind of doubt that. We'll see. I would have thought that would have brought power in there. Honestly. Because it is connected to both those pieces there. Or no power. Not sure. It's going to be another little surprise for me later on. I sure hope not. How are we looking here? Looks like we need... Come on. Oh, so finicky. Zoom in. There we go. Yes. You need that. Just checking to see what else we've got. This whole... Nope. You... Can't reach it. Is our... Nice. How's our roller doing? Done. Wow. Sweet. So, all of the places that buses, is it 4? That our helicopters can't get to. Oh. We'll get started on our footpaths then. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what I've done for footpaths and oh, why would I... This isn't for workers. Cancel that. This just needs to be a dirt footpath. Shoot. And that's the same for there as well. Cancel, please. Yes. I don't... Yeah, I'm just going to run with it. Sign. Yeah. It's It's one of those things. Really wasn't necessary, but because I did the mass assign, all of them got picked up, even the ones that I didn't want to have. Oh, no, not two. Wow, that's going to be way too far for them to come. Or sign. Yeah, and they're working on that one already. Oh, built. Nice. Right. Can't get there, so that means we want Slaw coming to deal with that one. Know your build. I'm trying to get access to something else. Can't reach that, so that's Slaw as well. There we are. Okay. Can't get there, and that's a footpath issue. Oh, there's a little chunk of road there as well. And they can't get in there yet. There's another piece of road that would be very handy to have. Another piece of footpath. Okay. I'm going to have to spend next episode working on the planning of the city. We seem to be moving along quite nicely with the aluminum area itself. Working on 2 and working on 3. Okay. That one shouldn't cause too much grief, and I think we're going to lose, not really lose, but going to stop. Oh, he didn't quite get it done? Oh, no, he did. Okay, now let's start on the inside ones. I think I'll start with that one. There's going to be not necessarily a collision, but they'll be running over each other to a certain degree. Cool. It's taking a little less effort than I thought it was going to take to get some of these things dealt with in here. Nice not having to fight trains on this or hold up trains. Ooh, we're finding lots of crimes now with the 6 vehicles. The limitations aren't so bad. We're coming up about halfway through the episode, so in about half an hour. That's a pretty reasonable chance to solve almost all of those cases, and the investigations are rolling along pretty well, so should see some more drops in criminality. It's amazing adding those 2 extra cars, how much that's increased the how many cases they're finding. I'm wondering if this is going to be the same. Well, it's one way to find out. So a Z1102, we need one of those. Standard color, and another F125. We'll see what happens with that. having any issues at the courthouse. Going up to turn around, are ya? So what'll be interesting is when I get this first half dealt with, this side, then I'll be able to get rid of this side. And yeah, I'm going to hold off on taking any of this stuff out. Oh, I can get rid of this one as well. Once I get this one side done and electrified, obviously. Right. Please ignore that signal. Could have caught that a little bit sooner, but what do you do? Getting a mechanism out somewhere. Oh, that would be going down to prospectivity. Or perspectivity. That would be what it's called, wouldn't it? What creaky. If I'm even halfway close to pronouncing that correctly. Work on that one, please. So once I get this diamond all done, then I'll start on the electrification of this piece, the centerpiece. And then once that's done, we'll continue on with the rest of this track, get this dealt with, and then do that piece last. That's the plan. Even Stan agrees with it. Wrong button. Just want to check and see if I've got enough space to put. I just want to pause this when this train clears the last one, the last semaphore. There we go. And that should be plenty. Just allow some more trains to get through here. So if I give a little bit of space, I could even go halfway just based off of what I'm seeing there. Gives a little more queuing area, right? Okay. Get it all nicely laid out before I retire a bunch of these. It's all good. This one's all done. This one's close to done. It's nice. 4 going there for them and 2 for them. Sweet. Let's head over. Good. Yep, getting roads dealt with. Footpaths should be done shortly. Yep, let's copy slaw. So now we can get those 2 going. How is that for timing? It's not quite there yet. This one's going good. May as well get that one started as well. I also have to figure out how to get people from here over there. I don't think that's going to be too much in the way of rocket science. I think I can come. Yeah, I can. Oops, too big a jump there, eh? biggest fan of that, but let's see what we can do for... I want to try to keep this as straight as I can. Have a nice meandering path for the folks. And get that one and that one going as well. Just checking on what I need. Right, I've got footpath access there, so good. Carry on as if, folks. And our lines, electricity's here. Do we have electricity? No power supply. Why would that be? Oh. See, this is that thing that I talked about. Somehow or another, I always end up doing something like this, where I connect, and I think I've connected, I come back and go, why isn't that? Anyway, we'll delete that whole little scenario and see if we can get some power run out there. Oh, I can go right there, and then from there to there. Yes, please. Get the choppers. That would be number 7, delivering materials to this, and then we should have power. You know what? If I was very smart, I would put signal here to allow them... Oh, that wasn't done. Oh no, they're done. What am I talking about? Because I think what their turnaround is they go to the first node and come back. So if I have one here, let me make sure that there's enough space in there. And yes, there is. Okay, good. Just enough space. So they don't have to travel as far, is what I'm trying to get to. Train. Way you go. Well, they're making quick work of this whole thing here. Good to see. Nice. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, there's no... Getting that under control. Yeah, they're definitely not messing around now. Are we looking? 6%. Is that going to be an across the board now? Down to 5. Get anything any lower? That's still 566. 5. Yeah. Baby steps, right? 4%. There's our first 4%. Cool. Or at least the first 4 I've seen. These guys might be, they're all 5s. There's another 4, another 5, and a 5. Nice. Okay, and they've got... You're not able to get out? No, you should be able to get out. That one dealt with. Looks like we've got about 18 minutes left. I figured it out. Good. And here. Great progress. Nice, nice. Get our helicopters, building our fountain. And I think we need that half. The road. And we may as well start on our beautiful fence and I just saw something that wasn't dealt with. Nobody has access? Why don't you have access? Oh, 2. That's wonder why they wouldn't have access to that. They should have, shouldn't they? Footpath? Oh, well, the helicopters should be able to get in there. Almost there. I mean, there's still a bunch more work that needs to happen before we got to get these buildings built, obviously. And then the last piece will be the airport. Oh, where is? Here we are. $18,000. Okay. I didn't check to see how many days those would take to build. I know they're substantially less than the freighters. Should have this part of the bridge dealt with. Hopefully next trip. And then we can carry on. Not sure how many more episodes will be before we can get rid of this. It's going to be at least one more, for sure. But I think in that time, we'll have, we'll have the ability to start planning this side out. Although this one here is actually probably needs to be gone before we can start working, because I think that's right about where I want to start the tunnels coming through. So that will be dealt with. Yeah. We're looking at 2 episodes, I think. Not the next one, but the one after, or we can get rid of this. Well, it's all good. Another peak, looking pretty good for time. Lots of stuff getting dealt with here. Yeah, footpaths, connectivity. $7. Yes, I'm starting to get that sorted out. Then going on these. Don't know that I needed that one to be started. It's feeding from the other side. getting these dealt with would be good. Then we can get on with the, right, I need this dealt with. Oh, the footpath isn't done. Okay. Let's get it done then. Will happen shortly. Honestly, don't need them doing this one. The other side that I want. Okay. Got enough happening here. Wonder if we have our power built yet. Not quite. Peek and see where that's at. Everything's on site. Get our people in. 95%. Good. Don't want to look at the unemployment figures there. I had an idea. If this is way too many people to supply an industry or a construction industry, I could conceivably build just a small electronics components in here, even if it's just supplying there, and we could possibly consider, depending on how much space we have. Oops, this one. Or, yeah, 35 tons. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a pickup for redistribution or not. We'll see. We're getting near the end of lives for the other COs. There isn't a whole bunch more that I want to do back this direction. I do definitely want to have a look at what it would take to make some sense out of this area. I really got myself into pipe death here. When you look underground and all the pipes that are running here, there, and everywhere, and it's really just not the smoothest layout. It functions somewhat, but it's less than ideal. We need our bitumen shipped back. So we've got 3,000 tons of bitumen sitting there, waiting to be sold for millions. Down to 3. That's the last one there. Cool. That might happen before the end of epidemic. Highly infectious. Well, I think we're pretty good for doctors, so I don't know that that's really going to be a huge problem for us. Just about got the pier done. Worst, yeah, they're working there. Fine. Okay, what I want to do is say citizens can't move, and we'll get started on... Oh, did I miss some footpaths here? Well, we can get started on these 4. I did. did. Be the only one that has 4. Oh, nice. To work. Fire extinguished, thank you. To do some fuel drop off here at some point. All our delivery trucks need to stay fueled, so just reminded myself of putting an observatory up here. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Not coming right over unless I ran it the cable way down and around, which I don't know. This is a great idea, so yeah, not so much. I tried doing something like that before, and it was barely used. People just didn't seem to want to go that direction. Six minutes. A lot of track that I'll be able to get rid of by doing this little piece. I mean, that you look at the amount of track that was put in here to deal with this situation, when this was going to be more than enough to handle the flow. More than enough. Just rocking and rolling. Wondering now if we put more cars up here, what's going to happen with the whole scenario. I think at this point now, I can probably, let me open this up. Can probably get rid of this one. Which means I thought we were in a little crash mode there. They're getting fuel. Give them some fuel now too, so they don't have to go all over the place. Get what they need. And winter time. Got a little chunk of road to deal with. Okay. Really like to see that finish. This finish. There's two sections left, and then just make a start. I've got 4 minutes to make that happen. I have any control over that? Oh, that is so hard on the eyes. What are we doing up here? Okay, they've started work on those. Needs to happen one way or the other. So may as well just let them continue on. Still find it curious that that's not powered. But. And we have power here now. Cool. It's getting worked on. We need, nobody has access to that. Oh, this road isn't dealt with. Why are you not dealing with this road? Because I don't have the buses working there, because it's too short for a piece of... Oh, and they went and built that one anyway. Oh well. Okay, yeah, they're just auto-assigning now. All good. What are our helicopters dealing with? That's, yeah, Copty Slaw. Okay, well, I think this is well in hand. They will definitely need a little bit more work next time, but thinking for now that's all good up there. They're on their way. Not quite yet, so it's not looking like that's gonna happen, so we may as well call it an episode now. The made good progress. We've got most of this under control. We'll get the electrification done for this side so we can get rid of this bypass and get them in and out that way. Actually, that's not a good idea because they can't come from this direction, so actually, yeah, it'll be fine because they can still come straight through and use the whole roundabout scenario. This is happening in Mayadzil. Don't know what's going on with that. We just seem to get random ones. Anyway, got this covered. We're well on our way here. I just get some buildings built. We'll get some deliveries set up next time. Get some fuel, some food. And it looks like I'm going to be checking something else. Oh, it was a fire. That's what the issue was. Yeah, it's a transformer. It's all good. Okay, so thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you spending some time with me, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.